So in last class we were solving some question of LCM and SCF. One type is left, we will complete in today's class. So let's start. Am I audible to all of you? Screen is visible now. Okay. Okay, this is the question. It based on the ratio. So the ratio of two numbers is 2:3, and their SCF is 15. Then find out the numbers. So to solve this question, we have to use a simple logic or simple formula. So first of all, we should know what is the formula to find out those numbers. Okay. So formula is x into y is equals to LCM into HCF. And if you want to find out the first number, then first number is equals to HCF into first ratio. And if you want to find out the second number is equals to HCF into second ratio. Now, how to apply this logic in this question? Okay, x into y is equals to LCM into HCF. This is the basic formula. Now, what is the question? The ratio of two numbers is 2. This is the first ratio number and second one is the 3. And their SCF is 15. Then find out the numbers. What is our formula? First number, if you want to find out the first number, is equals to HCF into first ratio. Now, what is the SCF? 15 is the SCF of in this case. So 15 into first ratio number, that is the 2. So multiply 15 into 2. Now, what is the first number? Just 30. 30 is the first number. Now, how to find out the second number? The second number is equals to HCF into second ratio. So HCF is 15 again, and the second ratio is the 3. Now simply multiply these number. 15 into 3 is equals to 45. Now the second one is the 45. Similarly, find the numbers. The question is asking about the numbers. So the first number is 30 and the second number is the 45. Clearly, these numbers are the answer. Clear? We can also check the answer. Suppose 30 ratio 45. It means 2:3, and that is given in the question. 2:3. That means the first number is 30 and second number is 45. That's why the ratio is 2:3. Now move ahead to second question. The ratio of two numbers is 3:2 and their SCF is 5. SCF is 5, then what will be their LCM? Now in this time we have to find out the LCM of those numbers. So first number is equals to HCF into first ratio. Now 5 is the HCF in this case into first ratio is the 3. That means first number is 15. Now second number 5 into second ratio is 2. That means the second number is 10. Clear? Now in this case we have to find out the LCM of this number. We have all we can find out with the help of basic division method, or the formula I have already told that is the x into y is equals to LCM into HCF, right? So we already know that the x and y, that is the first number and the second number. That means 15 into 10 is the x into y. That means we have to find out the LCM, and we have the HCF, that is 5. Now LCM is equals to 15 into 10 divided by 5. That means 5 3 ja, and this is 30. So now in this case, what is the LCM? LCM is the 30. That is the answer. Is it clear? Okay. Let's do another example. The ratio of two numbers is 4:5 and their HCF is 30. Then what will be the smaller number? Okay, tell me the answer quickly. I think you all already understood the basic procedure or logic. Then we can easily find out the smaller number, or it can be greater number, or HCF, LCM, anything. So please do quickly. In this case, we have to find out only the first number and second number and compare both the numbers, which is we have to find out the which is the smaller and which is greater. Do fast. 120 and 150. Anyone else? 120 is smaller, obviously. Correct. 120 and 150. It's a simple first number is equals to what is given as CF, that is the 30, and first number is 4. So 120, and second number is 30 into 5, that means 150. So what is the smaller number? 120 is the smaller number. That means the smaller number is 120. This is the answer. Now the ratio of two numbers is 3:5 and the HCF is 25. Then what will be the difference between the two numbers? What will be the difference between two numbers? Now first number is equals to 25, HCF is 25 and 3 is the first number, that means 75, and second number is equals to 25 into 5, it's 125. Correct. Now difference between these two numbers, 125 minus 75, that is 50 is the answer. Correct. Now do some other example. the ratio of two numbers is 3:4, and their LCM is 120. Now this time given LCM is 120, what will be the sum of those number? Sum of those number. Now in this case, the formula is first number is equals to, हम क्या कर रहे थे, multiplication. Okay, multiplication with HCF into first number and second number. Now this time if the question given the LCM, so in this time we have to divide LCM by the first and second number. Now if you find out the first number, then LCM divided by second number. Clear? Sorry, second ratio number. And if you find out the second number with given LCM, then LCM divided by first ratio number. Now, what is question? What will be the sum of those numbers? So first of all, we have to find out the first and second number. Then we have to sum of those number. So first number is equals to LCM. What is the LCM? 120. And the second ratio. Now this time second ratio divided by 4. That means 30 is the first number, and second number is 120 divided by first ratio is that 3. Now 40. So what is the sum of these number? 40 plus 30 or 30 plus 40. That means 70 is the answer. Correct? Okay. Now in this section, one more question. For example, the LCM of two numbers is 48. If those numbers are in the ratio of 2:3, then what will be their sum? It is similar kind of question. So basically, we can find out first number and second number. So first is 48 divided by second ratio is 3. And now the second number 48 divided by first ratio is 2. This is 16 and another is 24. Now 24 plus 16 is equals to 40 is the answer. Clear? Okay, I hope you all understand this is enough for the LCM and SCF. And if you don't understand anything, you can message me on WhatsApp. I will guide you. Now the next topic is the indices and certs. Okay. So basically, To cover up the questions related to the indices and sir, we will have to follow the basic rules. So indices means that power. We can say that the power of any base numbers. For example, 7 is the base number and 3 is the indices. That means power. Now, what is the surd? Surd is the basically root over. It may be square root or cube root. Okay. So, we already studied about the indices and surd in school or college. So, if you know these basic rules about the indices and rule, then you can easily solve their questions. Okay, so let's see everything and what is the basic rules of this indices and surds. So first of all, the rules of indices are: now x power a is equals to x power b, then if the bases are same, then powers will be same. A is equals to B, right? This is the first rule. If base are similar or equals to, then the power will be same. A is equals to B. Now, if the power is similar, A and A, then X is equals to Y. That means base will be same. Then X is equals to Y. Okay. Now, next one, a power m into a power n. That means base are same and the power are different. So a is equal a power m plus n. A power m plus n. For example, suppose 2 power 5 by multiply 2 power 2. Then 2 power 5 plus 2 is equals to 2 power 7. Right? A power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. That means 2 power 5 into 2 power 2. So bases are same. That means the power will be add 5 plus 2 is equals to 2 power 7. Now a power m divided by a power n is equals to a power m minus n. That means if the division if there is a division, that means it will be subtract, powers will be subtract or minus. That means, for example, 2 power 5 into 2 power 5 divided by 2 power 2, that means 2 5 minus 2 is equals to 2 cube. Now the third one in this section, a power m into n is equals to a power mn. That means if 3 square in bracket power 5, that means 3 into 3 power 2 into 5, that means power 10. Now if a into b whole power n, that means a power n into b power n. Suppose 2 into 3 and power 5, that means 2 power 5 into 3 power 5. Right? Now a divided by a power n is equals to a power minus n. Suppose 1 divided by 5 square. So equals to 5 power minus 2. It will be inverted, right? Now a divided by b whole power n, that means a power n divided by b power n, or we can say that a power n divided by b power n. Suppose 2 divided by 5 whole power or cube is equals to 2 cube divided by 5 cube. is equals to, we can solve it, 2 cube means 8 and 5 cube 125. Now similarly this a power p divided by cube is equals to, we can write that a power p in bracket 1 divided by cube in power 1 divided by cube, or in form of surd we can write in this form. Now if a power 1, that means कोई भी number होगा 1 के power के साथ, that means the number will be repeated, so a power 1 is equals to a. And similarly if the power is 0, that means the value of this whole number or base number is equals to 1. So these are the basic rules, and you just have to remember it, and if you already know that, then it is best. Now we will try to keep these rules in mind. Sometimes it happens that the rule comes into your subconscious mind. So keeping these rules are in mind, we will do some basics question. Clear? So let's start. Okay, the rules of surds are also there. So first of all, these are the rules of surds. Basically surds mean root. Clear? If there is the sign of root, that means in bracket we can say that power 1 divided by 2. If the 3 root, that means in bracket power 1 divided by 3. Similarly, n numbers of root, that means 1 divided by n. This is the basic rule of surds. Now in this section, x power n is equals to a. So x is equals to a power 1 divided by n, or we can say that the n root a. Similarly, x power m divided by n is equals to a. So x is equals to n power n divided by m. Just invert the fractional numbers, or we can say that the fractionals. So m divided by n in case x is equals to a n divided by m. Okay. Now next one is the root ma is equals to a power 1 divided by m. This is the similar to this situation. Now a power m divided by n, it means root n a power m. Similarly, if the power is the power of root number of any fractional number a divided by, that means it can be written as a root n a divided by root n b. Similarly, if the power of bracket whole power m, root n a whole power m, that means we can write that the root n in root a power m. Clear? Now we can apply these rules in questions, so we can easily understand what are the rules of surds and indices. So the first question is the value of 16 power 1 divided by 4 is. Options are 12, 8, 16 and none of these. Now 16 power 1 divided by 4, that means we can easily write the 16 is equals to 2 power 4. That means 16, what are the factors of 16? 2, 4 and 2 again 2. That means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That means 2 power 4. We can write the 16 is equals to 2 power 4. So now the whole power is 1 divided by 4. Now what are the rules of the indices? If the base is a power n and m, that means a n m. Similarly, we can write that 4 into 1 divided by, sorry, 3 divided by x second. It's 3 divided by 4. If 3 divided by 4. Now, so 4 and 4 cancel and 2 power 3 is equals to 8. Now, the answer is option B, and that is 8. And if the question is 16 power 1 divided by 4, in that case 2 is the answer. Correct? So this is the basic question of indices related. Now the second one is, this is the question, 27 power minus 2 divided by 3 and whole power 1 divided by 2. This is minus 2 divided by 3. Okay, minus 2 divided by 3 is equals to option A 27 divided by 54, B 2 divided by 3, and C 1 divided by 3, D 1 divided by 9. Now 27 power minus 2 divided by 3 and whole power is 1 divided by 2. Now we can write 27 in the form of 3 power 3, that means 3 cube. What is the 3 cube? 27. That means we can write 3 power 3 and whole power 1 divided by 2. Okay, just a second. 27 को हम लिख सकते हैं 3 power 3, और just one step back, 27 power minus 2 divided by 3 and multiply 1 divided by 2. Clear? Now 3 power 3 and 2 cancel, so minus 1 divided by 3. Now 3 into 3 divided by 3 minus 3 divided by 3, that means 3 cancel and 3 power minus 1, that means 1 divided by 3. So 1 divided by 3, C is the answer. Correct, C is the correct answer. Now next one is, find the value of 1296 power 0.75 into 36 power minus 1. So options are 4, 6, 8, 10. What is the answer? You can say that only options. Okay. How can we solve that? 1296 power 0.75, right? Multiply 36 power minus 1. So now if you break down the 1296, how to break down in its factors? 2, 6, 4 and 8. Now 2, 3, 2, 4, again 2, 1, 6 and 2, again 2, 8, 1, and now we can use 3 as a factor. So 2 and 21, that means 27, 3, 9 ja 27, again 3 3 ja. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that means 2 power 4, multiply 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, that means 3 power again 4. That means we can directly write down as a form of 2 into 3 whole power 4, and again the whole power is 0.75, right? Now what is 36? 36 the square of the 6, that means 6 square whole power minus 1. Now it can be 6 power 4 whole power 0.75 multiply 6 power minus 2, correct? We can also write 6 power 4, it can be written as a 3 divided by 4. 3 divided by 4. So 4 and 4 cancel, and we can written as 6 power cube, 6 cube into 6 power minus 2. That means 6, 3 minus 2. Now the 6 power 1, it means the answer is 6. So option B is the correct answer, that is 6. Is that clear? Clear na? Any doubt? We have to just simplify all the factors, or we have to simplify the numbers. So this is the especially basic part of the simplification portion of the maths question, math syllabus. Clear? Now, the next question one, what is the value of P divided by Q power M, Q divided by R power M, and R divided by P power M? So the options are P, Q, R, and 1. Now we can see that all the powers are same. That means if the powers are same, that means we can easily write down the P divided by Q into Q divided by R into R divided by P, and whole power is M. That means Q cancel, R cancel, P and P cancel. So 1 power M is the answer. That means in this case 1 is the answer, right? Correct. Option D is the correct answer. Always keep in mind the available options. If the option available 1, that means the power, it may be 1, 2, 3, 4. The value of M is 1 to 1 basically in this case. If the options available in the available options there is the 1 power M, that means the answer will be 1 power M, right? So in this type of question, or in the type of in the indices and third portion, always have to keep in mind your what options available in the questions. So options are very important in this section. Now next one is the value of 256 power 0.16 and the 16 power 0.18 is the value. The options are 1, 16, 4 and 64. Now 256 power 0.16 multiply 16 power 0.18. We already know the what is the 256. This is the square of 16. That means we can write that 16 square and whole power 0.16. Now 16 power 0.18. In this case, the base are same, 16 and 16. Now 16 2 into 0.16. That means 16 power 0.32. Correct? Now 16 power 0.18. If the bases are same, then power will be add. So 16 power 0.32 plus 0.18. That means 16 power कितना होगा ये 805 0.5 ना हाफ हो जाएगा करेक्ट 0.5 that means 16 power 1 divided by 2. We can write that 0.5 as a 1 divided by 2. That means it's root 16 and root 16 means 4. So answer C is the correct answer. 4 is the value of 256 power 0.8 into 16 power 0.18. Now next question is the value of 81 whole power 0.25 into 81 whole power 0.80 is options are 3, 3 root 3, 9 root 3 and 27. Okay, solve it quickly. It's all about basically practice. If you're doing so much questions, then we can easily find out the answer. Okay, in this case, now we already know the 81 is the square of 9. That means we can write that 9 square whole power 0.25. Similarly, 9 square and whole power 0.50, right? Now we can write that we can multiply the 2 and 0.25. Similarly, 9 power 2 into 0.50. It will be 9 power. Okay, we can also know the what is 9. 9 is the square of 3. That means 3 square. So 3 square whole power 2 into 0.5. Similarly, 3 square and 2 into 0.5. Now 3 power 2 into 2 into 0.25 multiply 3 whole power 2 into 2 into 0.50. Now 3 whole power, what will be 2 into 2 into 0.25? That means 1, correct? 0.25 4 into 0.25, that means 1, right? Now 3 whole power 4 into 0.5 means that means 2. So base are same, 3 and 3. That means 3 power 1 plus 2. It means 3 power 3. And the answer will be 27. The cube of 3 is 27. That means option D is the correct answer, 27. Clear? So in search and indices, many times after a few steps, we come to know what is available in the options and what answer is going to come accordingly. So always look at the options carefully first and then try to solve it right. It's very important to always keep the given options in mind. Now the next question is, I hope you all can see that. This is x power, okay, x power 3 divided by 4 and multiply x power 3 divided by 4. Okay, right. So this is the question, x power 3 divided by 4 into x power 3 divided by 4. What is the value of this equation, or we can say that equation? Okay, basically there is no shortcut to solve the indices answer. This is the basic calculation. And how to skip the calculation? This is the basic calculation or basic steps to solve any calculative problem, so or quantitative problem. So there is no shortcuts. Just if you practices more and more, then you can skip some steps. That is the basically shortcuts, and there is no directly shortcut to solve this type of problems. So we have to follow the rules, or we have to follow the steps. Basically, this is the steps to simplify any form of questions or any form of numbers. Now in this case, x power 3 divided by 4 and x power 3 divided by 4. So the base are same. That means x whole power 3 divided by 4 plus 3 divided by 4. We can easily add the powers. That means x whole power. So in this case, we have to find out the LCM of denominator and solve the 3 divided fractional numbers. Then we can find out the fractional numbers, addition of fractional number. That is 6 divided by 4. How? We know that the 4 and 4, the LCM of 4 is 4. So 4. Now 4, 4, 1, 4, and this is 3. Similarly, plus 4 divided by 4, 1 and 1 and 3. That means 3 plus 3 divided by 4 is equals to 6 divided by 4. So x power 6 divided by 4, that means we can say that x power 3 divided by 2, this is the answer. It totally depends on the available options. We can some modification on the answer according to the options available. So in this case, x power 3 divided by 2 is the basic form of the simplified form of this equation. And if you need the other modification, so we can use the square root other form of the solution. So in this case, x power 3 divided by 2 is the enough. Now next one is the p power 3 or p cube whole power square multiply p power 4 and whole divided by p power 9 and equals to p power r. So we have to find out the value of r. What is the value of r? Now we can see that p cube and whole square, that means we can write that p power 6, right? Now p power 4, and whole divided by p power 9 equals to p power r, right? So now we can easily add 6 and 4 because the p are the bases which is same. That means p power 6 plus 4, that means 10, and whole divided by p power 9 is equals to p power r. So p 10 minus 9, there is division and bases are same. That means we can subtract 10 minus 9 is equals to p power r. That means p power 1 is equals to p power r. If the bases are same, then the power will be same. 1 is equals to r. That means r is equals to 1. That is the answer of the question. What is the value of r is equals to 1? Correct. R is the 1. Now next question is the 2 divided by 7 whole power 11 and whole power cube is into 7 cube whole power 6 whole divided by 4 power 8 whole cube. Clear? Now suppose the options are available: 14 power minus 15b, 14 power minus 9. Solve this problem as quickly as you can. So 7 power minus 7 and last one is the 2 power minus 7. Tell me the answer. If you understood the basic rules or logic, then you can easily solve out. Anyone? Okay, let's see. Two power 11 divided by 7 power 11 and whole power 3, right? Multiply 7 whole power 18. We can multiply 3 into 6. Now the whole divided by 4 power 8 into 3. So we can write that 4 power 24, correct? Okay, or we can directly write that 2 divided by 7 whole power 33. We can also write like that. 2 divided by 7 whole power 33 into 7 power 18 and whole divided by 4 power 28. Okay, option A. Okay, let me check. So now 2 power 33. Also we can write that the 7, because 7 power 33, that means it can be inverted. So minus 33, power minus 33. 7 power minus 33. Now 7 power 18 into 7 power 18, and we can similarly, it will be 2 square. 4 is the square of 2. That means 2 ऐसा है ना. So 2 power 48. So 2 minus 48, power minus 48. Now two same bases are available in this, and two different bases are, so that means 2 power 33 minus 48 multiplies 7 power minus 18 minus 33, or we can say that minus 33 and plus 18. Now what is the difference? 48 minus 33, that means minus 15, and similarly 7 minus 15, correct. So powers are the same, that means 2 into 7 whole power minus 15, that means 14, correct. 14 power minus 15, correct. So option A is the correct answer in this case. 14 whole power minus 15 is the correct. Okay. Now one more question related to the indices. This is the last one for today's class. 6 power 0.25 into 216 power 0.25 whole divided by 256 power 0.10 0.10 and multiplied 256 whole power 0.15 and divided by root 2.25. Okay. So firstly 6 power 0.25. We can also write the 216, correct, 216 cube of 6, no, correct. 6 cube is the 260, right? 6 into 6 into 6 is the 216. That means 6 cube cube of 6 is the 216. That means 6 cube whole power 0.25 and 256. 256. Okay, 256. So we can add the power 0.10 plus 0.15, correct. Now divided by, we can convert the whole number 2.25 है, तो 225 divided by 100 ना, correct. Because we know that the root value of 225 and 100, what is the root value of 225 is the 15 and root 100 is the 10. That means we can write that 6 power 0.25 plus 3 into 0.25. 3 into 0.25, that means 0.75, correct. Now we can break down the 246 as a 2 power 8. And we can easily add the 0.10 plus 0.15, that is the 0.25. Clear? Now we can use the multiply. If we invert the 10, ये क्या होगा? 15 divided by 10. If you use the multiplication, that it will be inverted from numerator to denominator. That means 10 divided by 15. 10 divided by 15. Now 6 power 1. 0.25 plus 0.75, 6 power 1. And whole divided by 8 into 0.25, that means 8 into 0.25, that means 2. It's 2 square. Now multiply 5 2 ja and 5 3 ja. Correct. 2 divided by 3. Now the answer will be 12 divided by 4 into 3, that means 12, and whole equals to 1. So answer is 1 of this question. In this case, we can break down the 256. So 2, 128, 2, 6, 4, 2, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means 2 power 8 is equals to the 256. We can easily break down the 256 as a 2 power 8. So that's it for today. In next class, we will discuss about the problems related to the sets or square roots. We can say that the related to the square root and cube roots. So that's it for today.